The story from the project, innocent black man. Let me be clear. Damn, man. The story from the project, innocent black man.
What up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Small Account Challenge. Today is day number 114. Today was a sort of roller coaster day. We got faked out a couple of times. Some trades did go in our favor, but not like I wanted them to do. I did try a little bit of a different strategy. I bought more expensive contracts, tried to increase my tolerance for drawdowns. Ultimately, did not go in our favor, but I'm going to tell you exactly how the day played off. And today, midday, market recap. All right, y'all, let's go over the trades from this morning. Like I said, we took more expensive contracts, so same amount of trades, but normally we have a lot more trades to take when days go like this. Anyway, all right, the first trade of the day was on SPY to the downside. Let's pull the charts up. This one was at 933. We lost on this bad boy. Where we at? Okay, 933. All right, cool. The candle that starts the market, the one that opens up 925, closes at 930, was a red candle. I'm like, all right, cool. Like the market wants to go down today. I'm not sure how we lost on this one. The candle that opens up at 930, closes at 935. We jumped in 933 to the downside. But of course, when we jumped in, by that time, it's on the key level. I'm thinking it's going to bust through it, but it did not. It was a quick trade because the guardrails was there. I popped this out. The minute it went against us. So that was that. We lost on that trade. So that was the first trade. I'm like, all right, cool. It is what it is. It wasn't much. Anyway, on to the next trade. SPY again to the downside at 934. All right, cool. On this trade, I'm going to tell you exactly how we lost on this trade now. This was a funny one. All right, cool. We jumped in on this trade right before that 935 candle closes. Thinking we should break through that key level. We jumped in. And believe it or not, it does go in our favor. I move my stop loss up to break even, and I'm thinking it ain't gonna come back against me. And right before it goes into a heavy red downward pressure, it popped up and caused us to get popped out. And that's how we lost on that trade. And the trade ultimately went in my favor. I should have left the guardrails where they was at that time, and we'd have been green on that trade. But it is what it is. Now we down 2 trades, but not down much, because the first trade was the guardrails was there pretty tight, and the next one we was break even, but we lost on that one. On this trade right here, the third trade, we won on this one. SPY to the downside at 935. All right, cool. As this candle closed, the previous trade we got out 934, so we had enough time to jump into the next one. All right, cool. 935. As the 935 candle closes, like I was thinking it was going to do, it was going to break through that key level. It did exactly that. We riding it down. We added 937. It's still squeezing down, and we get out at 938. Finally, a trade goes in our favor, and we are green on the day because we had the 2 contracts that brought us back. It erased the first 2 trades because the first 2 trades was pretty small losses, so this trade was able to recover that. But on the next couple of trades, we lost on. And that's how pretty much the day finished us. All right, cool. SPY to the downside at 941. Now, the candle that opens up at 940, closes at 945. I think we're going to get some downward pressure on this bad boy. But we do not. We do see some on that lower wick. But, of course, I'm not quick enough on the trigger. It starts reversing with the guardrails. What happens? It pops us out. Again, another loss. Today, because of them fake outs, like them lower wicks right there, and the guardrails to help me protect my downside, we end up losing because, like I said, I was taking more expensive contracts, so I had to make sure, like I said, things didn't go against me like that. On the next trade, we actually won on. Here we go. SPY to the upside at 945. All right, cool. The candle that opens up at 940, closes at 945 is the green candle. We jump in as that candle closed and ride the next candle up to 949. That's when we get out, because we jumped in 945 right as that barrel opened up. And now we are green on the day. All right, cool. But we small green because all we did was recover the last loss. And on the next trade, we actually, I believe we lost on, which was on Meta, because SPY was really faking us out. So I ran over the Meta. Like I said, It's the last trade because our buying power was pretty done by them, taking more expensive contracts. And Meta at 950. All right, cool. And of course, Meta faked this out as well. The candle that opens up at 945, closes at 950, is a red candle. I'm like, all right, cool. I want to be able to get the next one. And we jumped in on the next candle to the upside. It ultimately goes in our favor, but before it actually formed like this, we get some upper and lower wick. Some upper up and down play action, price action. So anyway, long story short, of course, I got the guardrails on, and Meta can do a lot of swings back and forth. And before we can see the profit, boom, pops us out for a loss. And I'm like, dag, and the buying power was done. And that's how we ended up with that small loss that you see there. I tell you, y'all, man, listen, it's only a small loss, but at the same time, trying a little bit of different strategy. I see now I really didn't like the strategy because my buying power ran out pretty fast. But it is what it is. Like I said, I may take some time off. Try to get things back in order. Probably come back next week or something like that. Maybe take Friday off and come back next week ready to go. Anyway, that's how the day went. If you don't see me tomorrow, most likely you see me on Monday. All right, y'all. We'll be back at this probably Monday. All right, y'all. Peace.